with public health clients, I find 3 key communications problems. Too much jargon, or jargon for the wrong audience, too many words, too much how. Talking about how an organization does its work before telling people what that work actually is. Coaching provides an impartial, outside perspective to help people better organize the message, to sort out their story spaghetti by asking 3 key questions. Who are you talking to? What do you want them to hear? And what do you want them to do? So how does it work? Introduce the topics at a hands-on workshop, starting with some brand 101 to get us all on the same page, and provide some key lessons that would be easy to remember and to implement. We supported the hands-on approach by providing fill-in-the-blanks templates. We created space for the individual teams to collaborate on messaging for the program of their choice at the workshop, and then we scheduled follow-up one-on-one meetings or calls to further refine their work. I want to share an example of before and after that demonstrates the power of asking those questions. The City of Nashua Division of Public Health and Community Services has implemented a campaign to increase lead testing in young children. On the screen, you can see the goal for the program and the target audiences. This campaign was very focused on lead screening, but the original communications materials were telling a much larger story about the dangers and causes of lead poisoning, ways to avoid it, etc. By stopping for a moment and asking, who are you talking to? What do you want them to hear? And what do you want them to do? We were really able to focus in on the key message, streamline the content of the materials, and increase their impact. On the left, the before poster. On the right, the more focused and streamlined after. So what are some lessons learned from the coach's perspective? Well, first, someone has to own the process. If someone is not following up with the teams to make sure that they have completed their work, that they're scheduling the coaching sessions, and that they bring the work to fruition, it's likely to get lost in the shuffle of their day-to-day. Second of all, the model of watch one, do one, where folks participate in a workshop, learn a little bit, and then have the space immediately afterwards to practice and do some fill-in-the-blanks templates is very, very effective. And finally, a sense of urgency really helps. The teams that have been most successful with this have needed to use the messaging they're developing right away to support a program.